Hi, friends. Welcome to my page, DIY Crafts with Dar. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. We are on the 1st of April. Happy April. Don't fall for any tricks. It's also April Fool's Day, so beware. I'm not going to play any tricks on you though, but you might fall to some tricks. You know how people are. So we have the first part of our April craft kit, and guess what? It is spring frogs. So we sold hundreds of the sets of the frogs. It was crazy, and some of you bought multiple kits. Gosh, they were so popular that I decided to do frogs. I didn't know you guys like frogs. So I think it's just cute too. I had such a great reaction at my craft show too with my customers. Oh my goodness. I just had no idea that frogs were popular, but they are. So that's what we're doing this month. We're doing spring frogs for our craft kit, and I hope you love them as much as I do. We're gonna paint 2 of the items today, and then we'll paint, there's 3 more. I'll show you the picture of everything. I did post it to my page, but we know how Facebook can be, so you may not have seen it yet. Just go ahead and comment, and that way I know that you're watching. I'm going to go ahead and put the picture up on the screen. And here's the 2 that we're going to do today. So totally ready for spring. Isn't that cute? Toad, frog, toad, totally ready for spring. And then this little froggy has a butterfly it's holding. I also have another kit that's going to debut. I'm not quite ready. It's a new changeable. I'm not quite ready to show you. Probably later today. I did cut it out. I kind of wanted to paint it to show you how it worked. So aren't these so cute? Oh my goodness. Let me show you the entire kit. Go ahead and say hello. Let me show you the new monthly kit. And it is all frogs. Spring frogs. I wonder if there will be 4th of July frogs. I kind of am at the mercy of the person that designs these, because we have stopped designing our own stuff. We just, with Tara's hands the way they are, we don't have time, and my regular job is super busy. I imagine it's going to be that way throughout the next couple of years until I retire. So let me find myself on here. Oh my goodness, where am I? Where am I? Am I live? Go ahead and say hello. I am not seeing myself live. Am I not live again today? Is it not working today again? If you can see me, please comment. Oh, there it is. There it is. I found it. You know what? It took me that long to find it. I had to refresh and refresh. So I did find myself. And let me share this over to the channel. And there's a whole bunch of things that coordinate with this. I'm also working on lots of patriotic things too, because I have to for my next craft show. And for you guys too, because guess what? Guess what's coming up? We have Memorial Day coming up in May. And then in July, we have 4th of July. And so I am working on lots of new stuff for you guys, because we have to stay a couple of steps ahead, because we have to have time to paint everything. So yeah, I have lots of things. Okay, there. All right. I'm here. Yay. Okay, perfect. Thank you for coming. Okay, here I am. Here's my page, and let me put myself in the corner. Darlene, go to the corner. I said go to the corner. There you are. All right, let me see who's here this morning. Hi, Laura. Hi, April. Hi, Bridget. Hi, Betty. Hi, Holly. I know, it just doesn't, it was not even telling me that my page was there. I couldn't find myself. That's so funny. Thank you so much. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Lynn. Hi, Vicky. Thanks for sprinkling. I appreciate it. Okay, guys. Good morning, Vicky. Thank you. Hi, Judy Kirk. I had no idea that frogs were so popular, but they are. They are. It's kind of crazy. I really honestly just didn't know. Let me go. How do I want to do this? I think that's how. Okay, we're gonna get started, but I showed you the entire thing. Okay, let me do it one more time just in case somebody missed it. So there are 5 items, and then I have lots of add-ons. Okay, so I have the basket insert, I have the globe inserts, I have the insert for the birdhouse. I have the little frogs that hang over the edge of the table. What else did I do? I did several. Let me look at my pictures. Actually, let me look and see what's another picture I can show you. So that, and then, oh yeah, the blocks. So the blocks are really cute too. I thought that the blocks are really cute. Welcome to my pad. It's not easy being green. I love that. So the blocks too. And then there's the rectangle that goes with that. So lots of fun things. Lots and lots of fun things with our monthly kit that you can add on. And the 30% sale is still going on. So take advantage of that. I have to look and see, when does it end? When did I set it to end? Let me take a look while you go back to this one. I'm like, where am I? Oops. There we go. Okay, let me look and see when it ends, because I'm kind of wanting it to end this weekend because I don't have time yet. I can change it. I can change it right now to extend until the weekend. All of the add-ons will be on sale, and I have it set to expire on 4/5. Okay, so yes, on Sunday. Okay, so the sale is good through Sunday. Okay, so you can grab anything that you need. All right. Oh, color of the month. Okay, so if they have posted it on the Facebook page, let me look and see. I can show you color of the month if it's posted on Chalk Couture's page. So, let me see if it'll let me log in. Yesterday it wasn't. And this morning somebody was trying to hack into my Instagram. I had half a dozen messages in emails of use this link to log in. We can see that you forgot your password, blah, blah, blah. It's not logging me in. For some reason, my phone is not having a good time with my Chalk Couture page. Oh my goodness. Let me see if I can see it without being logged in. Okay, I don't see it yet. As soon as I see it, I'll show you guys, because I have it sitting right here. I just can't show it ahead of time because I did that once and then I got banned from getting it early. So, okay, let's go ahead and start painting. Yeah, I have it sitting here, and I will tell you that the name of it starts with an F. Starts with an F. Oh, thanks, Tracy. I know. I love all the frog stuff. I had no clue that frogs were that popular. I really didn't. Okay, we only need to paint one of those. I'll put the other one up at the top, and then hopefully it doesn't fall off. Okay, let's move this. Let's bring in our board. And as soon as they show it, then I'll open my jar. So if somebody wants to let me know, and I'll try to pay attention. How is everybody? How was your day yesterday? Mine was good. Just lots of cutting out, lots of prepping files, getting things uploaded to the website. It all takes time. And working on orders, helping Tara cut orders. We got lots of orders out. We still have a few to get caught up on. And then we will start on the monthly kits and keep going. So, no, I'm feeling really good about where we're at. There's many times that I get done with my craft shows And Tara has gotten way behind because she only works 3 hours a day here, and then she works 2 hours at home. So sometimes that's not enough to keep up with all the orders that you guys place. But she did pretty good this time, even though I was gone for 4 days. I was gone to my craft show for 4 days. So that's a long time. Okay, let's get all these things separated. White and black and green and purple and pink and blue for the background on this. And let's get this little froggy off of here and dissect him. I just start taking things apart. Totally ready for spring. I know some of you guys are, because you probably have been having bad weather. We had rain overnight. It's wet outside, but I knew it was going to rain like about 2 something, 3 something in the morning. And it did. It's wet out there. So I still need to unpack my truck. I was tired. I didn't unpack my truck yet. It still has the cash registers and all of those fun things in there. That will be a job for either today or tomorrow. So, or I can wait till the weekend. It's safe in there. There's nothing going to happen to it. Okay, here's all my butterflies. Lots of little butterflies. And, oh my goodness. Well, let's see here. It's a hand. And then I have flowers. I have greenery here. And then I have flowers. Okay, each flower is a different color. Okay. All right, and then the eyeballs. I'm just going to scooch this up one. And then I can put my eyeballs, well, frog's eyeballs right there. Okay, we got it. We got it, guys. You have severe thunderstorm last night, and lightning struck a shed and caught it on fire. Oh no, at your house, one of your sheds, or a shed in the neighborhood. Yeah, Sarah, you'll have to start looking for frogs to cut. There are just so many frogs. There are so many frogs. So it's crazy. I didn't know there were that many frogs. Sarah says we need a good rainstorm. Yeah, it was kind of a sprinkling. That's all we're gonna get. I don't think there's any other rain on the forecast. I had looked, and it looks clear. There, next week. So next week on Thursday, it looks like rain. Next week on Thursday, my dogs get a haircut. Woohoo! Wow, Annie and Riley. Okay, let's get started. Okay, blue for this. And anything else blue? Yes, one of the butterflies is blue. Okay, so let's do this. I'm going to scooch this up just a little bit so I can put my thing at the bottom. All right, still see everything? Okay, so we're going to use our spa blue. And we're going to put a little bit of this other blue. I just grabbed one, desert turquoise, in there after we get 2 coats on there. So let's just pour it right here on there. And that is spa blue. It's a nice sky color, background color. So anyways, what you guys been up to? What's going on in your lives? Anything new? Anything bad? Anything good? Anything at all? Anyone get new puppies or kitties or grandbabies? What's going on in your lives? I found a new French fry and tater tot. That's going on in my life. It's always exciting when I find new food. Okay, this is the one that's blue. I'm looking at the shape. I think, nope, this one is blue. Yeah, I found a new tater tot / French fry that is from Sprouts. So Sprouts, Trader Joe's, those places have it, and it is only potatoes and avocado oil. It doesn't even have sea salt. Yeah, so that was pretty crazy. I'm pretty excited about that. You guys, I know it's so funny, but I love being able to have new stuff and new things that I can eat that's easy, that I don't have to cut up those potatoes to make something. I can take it out of the freezer. I can put it in the air fryer. Or I could put it in the oven, but air fryer here works good. I have those little Teflon coated, I don't know if it's good or not. Maybe I shouldn't be using it. What are those sheets? I don't know if it's Teflon, but it probably is not Teflon, but it's like the little paper that you put in there so that you don't get your basket all dirty. Do you guys know what I mean? Those work really good. So anyways, it's so exciting that I found something new, a new food that I could have, that I have it delivered by DoorDash. Yeah. If I went, see, here's the thing, guys. If I went to the grocery store and picked out groceries, I would spend probably 5 times as much. If I DoorDash exactly what I need, then I only get what I need. So I have my lists at different places. Okay, I'm going to use my little pokey tool to get right in here. I'll look at comments in a second. I feel like I must have dropped this or something. The end on this one, or it has glue on it, something. The end is not as sharp as I feel like it should be to get right in there. But when you have food allergies and you find a new food that you can trust, it is amazing. I love it. Because I feel like sometimes I'll find a food and then all of a sudden they're not carrying it anymore. And then I'm all bummed because then I have to find something else. My husband was getting some French fries at the local store right next to us, and they stopped carrying them. He's like, I'm sorry, they don't have them. I'm a potato girl. So I grew up in Idaho. Idaho potatoes. Funny thing is that if you are poor, you know that potatoes are like one of the cheapest meals to add potatoes to whatever you're cooking to make it go further. We always had potatoes. We had baked potatoes, fried potatoes, mashed potatoes, potato casserole. I don't know. We always had potatoes. My grandpa and my uncles owned the potato warehouse. My dad worked at it later on when I was in high school. But yeah, always, always, always. Let me see. Okay, let me go back here. If they're so popular, you need to get some. I know, exactly, Sarah. You got to get some frogs if they're so popular. I know, they were really popular at my craft show. I sold a lot of the frogs. I made 2 sets and they sold the first day. I went home and I made 2 more sets of the standing ones, and I only had 2 of them out of the 10 in the sets left. Color of the month is online. Oh, okay, thank you. Okay, let me look and see what it shows online, and it is very pretty. Where is it at? I have to see what they have for the picture. Where is it? Come on. Color of the month. Where are you? How come it's not showing online? It's so funny because it's not showing on mine. Not that I don't trust you at all. It's not that. I just want to see what picture they have. I'll get it ready. I'll get it opened. And it might be that it is on, sometimes it just pops up on YouTube. I'm going to open my jar so I can show you. I don't see it yet. You know what, Carol? I don't think that it's sending out notifications. Those are funny looking ladybugs. Oh yeah, still buying things for your son's wedding. Got your outfit ordered. Looking now for shoes. Got all the tablecloths ordered and had to go back and order more because you miscounted. Oh yeah. And probably adding and deleting people. I know how that goes with last minute people. Okay, I have the color ready. I have it ready. Yeah, it is exciting when you find new foods you can eat. Parchment paper. Oh yeah, parchment paper. Yeah, that's what it is. Hi, Joan. Good morning. You're not seeing the new color. Okay, yeah, I don't see it on there. As soon as I see it, I'll show you guys. I just can't get in trouble again because I'll never, ever get it early again. Okay, these words are going to be pink. Let's do cactus flower. Also pink. Or actually, let's do cotton candy, and then we'll kind of touch some cactus flower on it. Kind of trying a little bit different technique lately, just trying to blend some colors together. Okay, so we have cotton candy. It's a really light pink. And then let's see what flowers and, oops, hello. Probably need new tape soon. So I'm hoping to get my bedroom cleaned, and then I'll start on this one. This one definitely needs cleaned. Okay, first butterfly that needs to be painted, the large one needs to be painted pink, and then I'll have the cactus flower on it. Also, this one is pink, and then there is a flower. There's two flowers that are pink. This one and this one, and then that's it. Okay. Oh, my butterfly, I'll do that after because we'll water down the colors. So this butterfly here has lines on it. I'll water it down. It's always at the top where your cart is. Let me see. Oh yeah, it is there. You're right. I see it. Okay, I'm going to show you. I see it. You're right. It's right there. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. I have never noticed that. It's called Fangirl. Okay, the name of it is Fangirl. Here it is. Are you ready? Isn't it beautiful? It's has metallic in it. Has metallic. So it's kind of like a pinkish purple. It's kind of a pinkish purple color. Yeah. I don't even know what color to compare it with. This is color of the month. I'm looking at my drawer. There is nothing even close to it. Maybe if I had, yeah, what else? Nope. Nope, nothing in there. So, Fangirl. So it's like a pinkish purple. I love it. Yeah, lavender. Yeah, kind of like lavender. Yeah, it kind of is like a, you're right. It is kind of like a lavender color. You're right. Yeah. Okay, so that is color of the month. It's on my finger. All right, let's keep going. Thank you for teaching me something new. I didn't know that's where it was at. Okay, let's paint our frogs. So I like to use the Hauser light green. I think it's a perfect green. And then we'll do, there has some little dots on it. We'll do his little dots on him with the medium Hauser green. If you want to use a different green, that's fine too. Okay, so got his legs and his hands and his face. His eyeballs are separate. The net is separate. You don't have to be careful right there. There is little grass that's going to be a different color. There's his hand. And then we have this guy up here. And it's a lot. There's a lot on him. I will be drawing in the mouth because there's no way for me to really keep that out of there. It's kind of a pain. So light Hauser green. Yeah, this is the monthly kit. If you're just hopping on, this is the monthly kit. These are 2 of the items. There's 5 items in it. It is $40 plus shipping, and you can add other things to your order. That's the different thing that I do. Some places, they only ship the kit by itself. I like to give you guys options. I like to save you money because it's expensive to order things. Oh, guess what? That large butterfly was supposed to be purple. Oops. That large butterfly was supposed to be purple. Let's do this. Okay. Yeah, I just looked at it. It was supposed to be purple. Okay. This one was supposed to be pink. All right. Okay. So anything else purple? Nope, that's it. Part of the butterfly will be purple, but not yet because I need to water it down. Okay. So next, let's do this grass here. I'm going to use aloe. Lots of colors, guys. Aloe. So it's just kind of a different green for the grass. And then same with this. We'll use aloe on both of those. And just gives me a different color. Oh, his hands, forgot his hands. Let me do that. Let's go back and do his hands. All right, buddy. There we go. All right. Okay, eyes are black. The handle on this is brown and this is brown. So I have a little bit of, just a little bit left of the watered down brown. Yep, green hands. I know, I missed it. Yep, got it. Got it, thank you. Website makes it look purple, but mine looks more pink. Yeah, I think it's like a mixture. Yeah, it really actually, I think it's more purplish. Once it's dry, I think it's going to be like a purple shimmer. I think. So, okay. This is brown. I'll do 2 coats on it. It must be really thin down. This part is brown, the handle on this. The little part that goes around it, that is actually gray. I have lots of colors, guys. I have a lot of brushes. I have 2 of these out to use. And what other colors for my, oh, one of my flowers is actually white. So let me do that. One of my flowers is white. Which one? This one. This one's white. The centers on all of them are yellow. Okay. Oh, one of those flowers is purple. Okay. This butterfly is yellow. So when we get to yellow, we'll do that. So gray, slate gray for this. And then let's do this. The eyeballs are black. My list is always so long. I just love using different colors. I don't want to just use 5 colors on something. Look at how many I have. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. But we basically use the same colors over and over. You can substitute colors too. You do not have to do the same colors that I do. You can choose your own. You are the artist. You get to make those choices. All right, let's do yellow. So I'm going to use Sunny Day. Hi, Pam. How are you? But you can use whatever color you want. If you have baby duck, that works. Any of your yellows is perfectly fine. Okay, so I'm going to do this. Okay, then we're going to start doing our second coats. And then we're going to do this butterfly last because we're going to water that down so it's a wash. Okay, so our blue, let's do our blue, and then we're going to add some of our darker blue to it after we've got our second coat. We're going to do this. So this is our monthly kit, part of it. There's 5 pieces. And it's going to be so cute. Plus, there's lots of add-ons. There's the basket insert. There's the globe insert. There's the blocks. I have the birdhouse insert, and I have the little frogs that hang over the side, like we did the bunnies. Remember the bunny sets? I have frogs that hang over the side of the shelf. So cute. Okay, let's get some of this other color. I'm going to do desert turquoise, and I'm going to just add a little bit. Oops, and it is not shook up. Let me just fix that. Let's clean that out. Let's try again. It was not shook up. Some of my paint bottles are probably years and years old. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Much better. Shake your paint. Make sure it's all shook up so that the colors are all blended together, and not blended, that are all mixed together. Okay, I just put a little bit of that color on here. I'm just gonna go out here and add some other color to this. Outside, inside, go from the bottom up. Okay. And then I'm going to turn over the brush on the side that doesn't have as much paint, and I'm just kind of blending it. So a little bit of that paint on so I can blend it up. And then other side. Okay. Okay, I'm happy with that. And then the center of this butterfly is that darker color. So I'm going to take my stylus and I am going to take some of it and I'm going to paint the center of this butterfly is that darker blue. Okay, so I'm just using my stylus to paint it. Easy peasy. Okay, that one's done. All right, next. Oh, I do need dark purple. I knew I was going to need at least one more color. I do need dark purple for the center of the purple butterfly. Okay, so I'm just going to keep going. White, do another coat of white for the eyeballs. So this is my third coat on the eyeballs. So that part, I'm not going to do any more on the net because I kind of want it to be transparent, just like that. And then pink, we're going to do a second coat on our letters, just kind of tap to get some of that color, and then I'll smooth it out. Tap, tap, tap. And then I definitely need new tape next time. I feel like everything's going to go flying off. Okay, my butterflies, my flowers. Okay, and I can do the center of my butterflies. So I'm going to use my cactus flower. I'm also going to do some on my letters. Okay, so I'm going to use cactus flower for the center of my butterflies. And I can do it with it being wet like that. It's fine because it's not like extremely wet. And let me know if you have questions. I'm going to give you the link for the kit here in a second. And all of the add-ons are going to be 30% off until Sunday night. It's either Sunday night at midnight or it's at noon. I have a hard time with the AM PM thing. And sometimes it shuts it off. So just know that Sunday, the sale is over on Sunday. So it might shut off at noon. But just plan on getting everything by Saturday. There you go. Okay. There's that. I'm going to add a little bit to the edges on my letters. Hi, Denise. How are you? Will you post the finished project on the website? Yes, I will be posting all of it on the website. I need to, when I get all of them done, because here's how many there are. Let me show you. This is the full set. So there's 5 pieces to it. So when I'm all done, I will post the picture of everything so that you can see it all painted. And then it will also be on the website. But let me get to this collection, and I'm going to give you the link so that, yeah, all those fun things. So those are all the things that go with this month's kit. I'm going to share this collection. Okay, I got to get back to my page, and then I'll go back down to my table. But okay, there's the link for that. So that's all the things that are with it. I'll probably show you one more time. Okay, here's my board. And there we go. Okay. So hi, Nyla. How are you? All right, keep going. Let me grab that pink brush, and I'm going to put a little bit of the cactus flower on it. And then I'm going to paint the bottoms of these letters with a little bit of the cactus flower, just to get a little bit of a different look on there. Okay. And then I'm going to turn that brush over and I'm going to blend that together. So it's got a little bit of the other color. So a light pink and then the darker color. There we go. All right. Next color is my green, my frog. Okay, so let me get some more in here. This is the Lighthouser green. So Froggy is Lighthouse Green. He's so cute. I think they're adorable. I didn't know I liked frogs that much. I actually didn't. And then I started making it. I'm like, oh my gosh, they're adorable. They're so fun. Give me more. And it happened. I got more. You know, I'm at the mercy of whatever files are created, because we are not creating our own files anymore. We are purchasing our files, and then I will manipulate the files. I'll change them a little bit sometimes. I'll make them so they work for the window. I've been doing that a lot. I've been taking files and making them work for the window. A lot of people send me a message, where's that file at? I'm like, I just created it. I combined something and made my own. So that's just the way it is. And I can't sell it either because it didn't start out as mine. Okay, so I got my purple done. So my purple was Purple Petal. I'm going to take some of my darker purple, and I'm going to do the center of that butterfly. And then I think we're ready to do the center of all the flowers. And then we can water these down, and we can do our butterfly too. So I'm going to take my stylus. I'm going to do the center of this butterfly. Easy peasy. I just paint it in with the stylus. It works really well. This one is a little bit bigger, so I'm going to dip it twice there. Okay, perfect. All right, I'm going to clean that off. I'm going to do the center of all of my flowers here with my stylus. I'm going to put the yellow in the center of these flowers. And then let's finish our second coat on everything, and then we'll water down our pastel colors and do our butterfly here. What color do you want me to do the butterfly? Do you want me to do it purple? I think I want to do it purple. And then pink on part of it too. Maybe pink down the center, purple on the wings. I think that would be pretty. Maybe the dark purple and light purple, and then pink. Okay, so I need to do, my next color is the green here. This is aloe and aloe, and then brown for the base. I think, yep. Okay, so this here, and then the handle. Okay, I don't need to do another coat of the gray. What else do I have? I think that's okay, and I don't need to do another coat of black. Okay, so now what I need to do is I need to water these down. So I think what I want to do is I'm going to water down the purple and water down the purple and water down this. Okay, so I need one more thing. Okay, so my purple, my darker purple, I'm going to do this. So I watered it down so that when it dries, you'll be able to see all the lines. Okay, so I want it to be transparent. So I watered it down. Okay, and then I'm going to grab, I think I just want to grab a new brush. So I watered down the light color. This is the bottom of the butterfly. Okay, so, and then the center part is my cactus flower, and I watered that down. And so this will be the cactus flower. I think the antenna, I think I need to do those black once it dries. Okay, so I could dry that. I could let it dry. Couple of things that I could do. I need to do the dots on the frogs while that's drying. I need to do cheekies. So cheekies. So I have my little cheeky brush thing. Let me grab that. So I have my little dauber, these little daubers that I get at Michael's. I'm going to fold up some paper towel, and I'm going to grab more paint. So I just want to use what I have here, Oops, I just stuck my fingers in wet paint. I'm going to clean this out with a little paper towel. Okay, so I don't want to get another one of these. Okay, so I like to use vintage pink. So I'm going to put that in there. I think I'm going to use my heat gun to dry that more quickly so that the lines are going to show. Let me just do that. I can use my stylus to go over the lines if I need to, if they don't show up enough. I think it's going to be fine. Okay, I can see the lines fine. Okay, so this little butterfly needs to have cheekies too, but I'm going to use a Q-tip. Okay, so for this guy, I'm gonna use my little dauber. Same with this guy over here. I put it into the vintage pink. I'm just gonna twist. Okay, so gonna twist. On this one, I want it to be a little bit bigger, so I'm gonna go in a circle and make it a little bit bigger. Okay. When it dries, there's like some little crumbly things. When it dries, I will get it out of there. Now, the cheekies on this one may not show up because it's kind of going to be the same color. But we're going to do it anyways. So I'm going to use my little dauber. No, I'm going to use my little... Yeah, it's about the same color. All right, so it's all right. It's all right. And I need to do eyeballs. So I need to get a little bit more black and do eyeballs on my butterfly. I need to do the dots. There's little dots on my froggies. So got a few things to do. So eyeballs over here. On my butterfly, on the center of that, my hand is sticking. Okay. All right. So new month, new things happening, new kit, lots of fun stuff. Okay, I'll do the smiles and all of that in a minute, but let's get these dots because they're going to take a moment to dry. So let me just get some of that paint out. I'm going to dry this up with my paper towel. Make a space there. Going to use that. You know what? The stylus is pretty small. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab a paintbrush. Thank you. They are going to turn out really cute. You'll see when they're all done. It takes a little bit of time. There's a lot of steps, but they're so cute. So I'm taking medium Hauser green, and I'm going to do, this might be too big. I'm going to do the dots. So there's little dots. Yeah. And I have to dry it. Yeah, this might be a little big, but you know what? We're going to make it work. We're going to make it work. We want to do highlights on the cheekies too. So we'll do that. We have to ink everything, glue it together. Okay, there's that. Okay, so this frog, this one's, this will work. Oh, you guys, guess what? So tentatively, okay, so this is what I was told. My granddaughter's husband got his new orders. Okay, I don't know all of the details, and I don't know because I didn't talk to her, but I was told that his new orders are for here in San Diego, which is amazing. So my granddaughter was living with him. It just, you know, being overseas is really hard. It was really hard for them to go overseas, and she didn't know the language, and it wasn't safe for her to go out by herself, and they didn't have vehicles. They weren't allowed to have their own vehicles. They were at the mercy of taxis or the government vehicle that was provided for him to go back and forth to work was the only thing they had. So she's not going back. She's staying here. He'll finish out his time, which is a few more months. She'll get a job. She'll get an apartment. Oh, I have to do the center of that butterfly. Let's do that. So anyways, they're going to be here. So I'm excited. I'm excited they're going to be here. That's nice. Okay, I'm going to just put a little bit of this right here. I knew I had this here for a reason. Okay, this is deep ochre. So excited about that. He will have to go out to sea because that's the way it is. He has to do that for his career. He'll have sea duty. But yeah, being here will be a much better thing than being in a foreign country. So anyways, okay. I am not so happy with these butterflies. I'm not as happy with them as some of them that I've seen. So I think I might do a little bit. Well, maybe once I ink the edges. Yeah, you know, you can color these in if you want to. Maybe once it's inked, it's going to be fine. Okay, let me dry. Let's dry everything. And let's do the dots in the eyes. So if you're a military family or you grew up in one, you know how that is with getting new orders and not really knowing where you're going to end up. So I was very happy that she's going to be here. They might end up in Washington eventually. When they had to choose where they wanted to be, they had to put 12 things. I was very grateful that he wasn't going to Bahrain because that was a choice that could happen. They told him he had to put that on there. So I'm really happy that they're going to be stationed here for a little while. And yeah, I don't have to worry about her. It's really hard when they're overseas and so much is going on. Okay. Oops. There's a lot to dry. I still gotta put the white highlights in the cheekies. These are so cute, you guys. I'm loving them. They are so adorable. So you can come back and watch the replay. I know it's kind of long, but it is so adorable. Okay. All right, let's do highlights. Let's do our white highlights. I'm going to press these back down. Do our little white highlights that we need to do. Alrighty, so cheeky, you know what? I need to do smiles too. Let's do the smiles. Smiles. Okay. All right. There's that. This one also has a smile. I can't wait to see this all done. It's going to be adorable. Oh my goodness. These froggies. And then I'll have some to take to my craft show too, which will be good because I have people asking me if I was going to have more frog stuff. And I go, well, if I can find more patterns. All right. I am at their mercy. But there's lots of cute stuff out there. Lots and lots of fun things. Okay. All right, let me do this. I'm going to do 3 dots. I think that's always cute to do that. 3 dots. The dots in the eyes. You know what? I'm going to wait until I put the eyes in because sometimes they fit a certain way. Okay, so I'm going to wait for that. And then I have the white in this one's eyes. Oh, I forgot to do the mouth on this one. Okay, there's that. Okay, let me do the mouth. And oops, get back here, stylist. Don't run away on me. All right, what do you guys think? I think it's super cute. Super cute. Okay, get the mouth. I'm gonna do some eyelashes on this little butterfly because it's just so sweet. All right, let us dry everything. And then we need to ink everything. And then we'll do the white highlights in the eyeballs once we get it all together. So drying the white part. I just love these. Making sure the center of those flowers is all dry because it was really thick. Okay, let's take everything off. And then we'll kind of know, do we have it right? Okay, here's the other piece for this. Let's scooch this all up. And we will take this off. And take this off. I don't know if I need to do, I don't think I do. I don't think I need to do in between there. But there is a little piece that didn't pop out. Holly, I think you hit the wrong keys. That's so funny. Oh, guess what? We missed part of his foot. Hello. Let me do that really quick. That's so funny. His foot sticks out through here. Okay. Well, let me dry it really quick and do the next coat. Oh, shoot. It jumped out of my hand. See, that's what happens when you start assembling. You realize that, oh, I didn't do this or I didn't do that. Okay, got it. Got it. All right, let's assemble. Okay. Ooh, it's a little hot. Hot potato. Hot potato, hot potato, hot potato. Okay, you can do your eyeballs however you want. I'm going to kind of do it looking up. I think it's cute like that. We'll fit the black in there. Of course, everything has to come back apart and be inked. But I like to fit it on here to make sure that it's going to be right. And then I can change it if I need to before I glue it down. So we're going to kind of try it out. Spring goes down here. And then that one purple butterfly goes right in there. This goes here. There's a pink butterfly for here. And pink one on here. And then the hand. There's a butterfly on the belly. There's a butterfly out here. And then flowers. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. All right. And then we got Mr. Frog right here that's standing and he's holding the butterfly, or he or she, whichever you want it to be. And here's the center of the butterfly. I might go back and paint some of that in. I'm probably going to look at it and go, ooh, I need to do something else. But for now, we're going to leave it. You know, sometimes I do things and I don't particularly like them. And then I make a change. So, but once it's inked, it might be different. So I always like to just kind of wait and see, because when you add the ink, it changes it a little bit. Here's the hand. Okay, let's get this board off of here. Let's ink this and let's get it glued together. Thank you. I think it's fun. I think it's fun. Okay. All right. Well, let me scooch things up. All right. Let's do this. I have my glue and I have a sponge ready. Okay. Let me just cut the end of this off. I know. I love it. I think it's a fun kit. It's totally awesome. All right. Okay. Let's do the base first and get that done. I do need to plug in my glue gun really quick. Get this glued together so it can be drying. Get some glue in here for the letters and the tiny things. All the tiny stuff. Okay, make sure that it's lined up because that center part isn't always centered on the wood. Okay, so make sure it's lined up. I'm going to plug in that glue gun somehow. How am I going to do that? Let me try to reach it. It is down here. I'm going to plug that in. Okay. All right, I got it. Turn that. Okay, keep going. So I kind of feel like once the butterfly is all done, it will look good. But I might go back and color in some of the areas. You could put glitter too. Glitter might be really fun. Yeah, it might be. Okay, I'm just going to go around the outside of the eyes, just barely, a little bit. I'm going to leave the black part in there if I can. Go around the outside of this. Oh, I was going to do the antennas a different color. I probably need to do that. Antenna, let's do the antenna gray. I was going to do it black, but let's just do it gray and then dry it really quick. I think that'll be good. Okay. I know, I'm thinking that the centers of these probably need to be painted on the purple, or paint a lighter color. But I can see it. It's just, it doesn't show up on camera. Okay, let me dry really quick. Okay, that's dry. All right. Okay, keep going. I just think it's really fun. I'm loving the frogs. I think that they're great for spring. It is spring. And we had like a little spring shower. It just wet everything down enough to just get things muddy. You know how it is with vehicles. I'm so glad I didn't wash my vehicle because it would be muddy again because all of that dust that settled on it, now it's just all mud. Yeah, I'm going to use a little Q-tip on here where the chin is to give it some definition, and also on the chest area. Okay, so let me grab a couple of Q-tips. All right, so I'm going to go right along there. I can't wait to paint them all, and then I'll put them in my entryway. I don't have a craft show until May, so I could have these in my entryway and actually decorate for a little bit of time. That would be fun, wouldn't it? Darlene would actually have a decorated house for a little bit. Yeah, I don't keep it there forever because I'll pull it as soon as it's time for my craft show. I pull everything that is for sale. It's so funny because, you know, people say, oh, I bet your house is so cute. No, it's not, because I just have that problem. I've had that since my kids were little. When they were little, we lived in a rental. Oh my goodness, there were so many holes in my wall. I had so many things to patch when I moved out, but we lived there for quite a while. So what can you expect? All right, let me just do a little bit more on this butterfly in the areas that I can't reach with the ink pad. Okay, all right, now we're going to glue it together. Oh, let's do right here on the, there we go. Okay, let's glue them together. You can't add the new color to the cart for some reason. Brenda posted pictures. You left a picture comment on your... Oh, okay. I haven't tried yet. Yeah, I didn't try to place an order yet. But yeah, sometimes there's glitches. It just happens. You know what? And usually you can't add it until 9 o'clock. my time. So it could be that it's not time yet, even though it's posted on there. It's not quite time for that to start. So that would be my guess. Remember when we missed out on some of the promotions because it was buy this and get this free, but some of us on here, we ordered while we were live on here, and they told me that none of the promotions start until a certain time, and like it's 8 o'clock Mountain Time, 9 o'clock my time. So they wouldn't adjust it. They wouldn't give us the free stuff. So I wonder if it has something to do with that because it's not quite time. It will be 9 o'clock Mountain. I said that backwards. 9 o'clock Mountain Time, 8 o'clock my time. Yeah. Oh, it is time now. You know what? I'm wrong. It is time now. It is past the time. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to what I just said. But once upon a time we did miss out because we ordered too early. Yeah. So if there's a problem, I'm sure they have IT on it trying to fix it. I know that they've made some changes on their website, and they had some things that went down, and they're working on some things. So yeah, that could be, it could have affected that. Oh, this actually looks really good. And once these hands are on here, I think we're going to be just fine. I think so. I think so. Yeah, I don't really have anybody to look to. I look to Brenda also. We actually have a little chat group with a bunch of us top leaders that I'm able to get lots of information from there. So look at how cute that is. This is so stinking cute. It actually does. You can see, can you see it? If I get up really close, the lines on the butterfly. Hi Cheryl, how are you? This is the monthly kit. So I am working on the monthly kit. It is frogs. Okay, I will do the eyeballs in a second. I need to do like the white highlight, but let's get this done. Let's scooch all this off. Let's get all of this done. And well, we have to ink it all. And then we'll do the white highlights in the eyes. Don't let me forget. Because you know I forget those things so easily. And I have glue that is escaping over here. It just oozes out. I'm like, that is like gold. Come on, don't do that. Okay, let's do the frog first. Let's get this little froggy. Whoops, not like that. Yeah, let's get him done. Hi, Sandy, how are you? Thanks, Melissa. I just love him. I just think he's so cute. Okay, let me get some Q-tips. I've been having a problem with some of my Q-tips. When I try to do the pointy line, they're all fuzzy. My Q-tips won't do the line. They have a really wide line. I don't know why. I have defective Q-tips. Instead of being pointy, they're rounded. Oh well. Guess I just have to work through them. Okay, all right. Okay, next. Let's get all the frog pieces. His little net. And the part that goes around it. His eyeballs, just barely. And the butterflies, just barely doing any. I'm not going to do the black part. I don't need to do anything on that. He's got a hand. He has flowers and grass at the bottom. And then we can glue him together. And then we'll work on all the words. There's butterflies that go around. I could do those also. I could just do all the inking. Maybe I'll do that. And then we can just glue. Oh, you guys, it's so much all the time. I just have so many projects. Poor Tara gets here and I have baskets and baskets of things that need to be painted. A lot is just stuff that I can do because it is like the monthly kit stuff and all of the extras, because I have all the extras. I have the basket insert, I have the globe inserts, I have the birdhouse insert, all of those things cut out, ready for me to paint so that it can all be cute and you can see it all together. Okay, all right, now we can just glue. I got everything done there. Let's do the frog first though, still, because I would like to get him on there and then work all the words and stuff around him. And let's see. Okay. Will you show the color of the month again? Yes, I sure can. Let me show it to you. It's like a lavender purple pinkish color. It's gorgeous. Yes, it is. It's very pretty. So it has metallic in it. Yeah, it's not shimmer, it's metallic. So it's like a purple color. Isn't it gorgeous? So it's not purple like this. It has more pink in it. I think it's very pretty. It's gorgeous. Okay, let me just kind of move that around so we have glue over the whole thing. Okay. Trash day today. I'm surprised I don't hear my trash trucks out there. So, yeah, we always have a ton of trash. I don't know. How does that happen? I think it's because of the business. I'm like, why do we have so much trash? And also always yard waste, because my husband's, and we don't even have grass, but he has the fruit trees and the weeds grow really fast here too. So he's always making sure the weeds are down. And he did my neighbors. He sent him a picture. He's like, hey, I did your lawn because it was huge. It was like almost waist high. He needed to get it done. It's kind of, it's a little ridiculous when it's because his kids moved out. Oh, this one, actually, I didn't ink this little teeny tiny butterfly. There's been nobody in that house since last summer. The kids moved out, moved to Texas. I think he thought they were going to come back, because he told my husband the other day, well, I guess they're not coming back. I think he didn't want to do anything with the house because he was waiting, hoping that it wouldn't work out for them and that they would come back. But he hasn't done anything. So therefore, we have to deal with the mess. So my husband, he's like, I've had enough. The weeds are drying out and all the seeds and stuff are blowing into our property. And he took care of it. The guy's trash can, and we put their trash cans out at the curb. My husband will gather up stuff that's just sitting around their property and put in the trash out there for them. Yeah, they just have a lot of junk. It's not a hoarder house because there's only stuff in the garage. The dad still has stuff in the garage, but it's not a hoarder house. It's just not taken care of. Okay, gonna glue this on here. Now I'm gonna do all the words. I can see where my butterflies go. So I'll put a little bit of glue there. So I got this butterfly and this butterfly. And then my frog. This is going to go in, you can either put it in the arch frame or in on the home one. So whichever one you have. Okay, now we're going to glue all of our stuff. Okay, so totally ready for spring. That's what it says. I can see where my letters go. I can see the scoring through the blue. I can still see it, so makes it really easy for me. As long as I spell it right. Don't let me spell it wrong, guys. Cheryl, you help me if I'm going to spell it wrong, because you know how I am. Totally ready. Okay, for spring. Yeah. I know, it's hard to believe it's April already. So April Fool's Day, don't get fooled. It was always fun at work to play jokes on people. I was one of those people. What's one of your most funniest April Fool's jokes that you ever played on somebody or someone played on you? Anything? Anyone? I've had a few. I have had a few funny things. But I can't think of any right now. A lot of times people will say, "Oh yeah, I'm pregnant," you know, that type of thing. That's not a funny one for those people that can't get pregnant. Okay, look how cute that is. This is so cute. And the reason I don't have it all the way at the bottom is so that I can use it on the home one because the home sign has kind of a little lip on it. So, oh my goodness, it's just so adorable. I got to do the whites and the eyes. I said, don't let me forget. So let me bring that up. And let me do that. Okay, these are going back in the drawer. You're welcome, Cheryl. Here is my stylus. And here goes my white to my eyes. So I do 2 larger ones and then 2 small ones. Okay, and then let me dry that because I'll touch it. And then I got to glue this on. So I have the hot glue gun also. And then I'll bring in the stand, the arch stand so you can see it. I have the home stand here too. So this is just part of the kit. There are 5 things in the kit. I do 5 things every month in the kit. And the Christmas kit is going to be here tomorrow. I'm still working on stuff. I'm like one step at a time. It's a lot for me, guys. Just coming off of doing the craft shows, I'm surprised that I had everything ready. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to use this to put a little bit of glue down here. Just a little bit of glue. And then I'll use my hot glue to put it on the back. So put it down into the base, and then I hot glue along the back side so that it's not going to come out. All right. This is turning out so cute, you guys. I'll give you the link again to that collection. So I have a lot of extras to go with that, and they are all 30% off right now. So take advantage of the sale while you can, because we have a sale maybe once a month. Some months we might not have a sale. But, and I told Tara, I says, okay, time to start working on mystery boxes, just gathering. Doesn't mean it's going to happen anytime soon, but I want to clean out everything and get it ready so that we're on to the next holiday, because Easter is this Sunday, and we need to move on. The next one is Mother's Day, spring, and patriotic, 4th of July, Memorial Day. Isn't that so cute in there? This is the arch frame. Okay, I'll put this up so you can see. I'll put you up to myself so you can see it better. Look at how cute. Oh my goodness. They're so cute. Like I said, you can do your butterfly any color you want. I'm probably going to go back and I'm going to add in on the purple part. I'll add a little bit of light purple, and then I will on the bottom part, the light purple, I'll add a little bit of dark purple. So you'll probably see that on my pictures. I also have the home frame here, so if you want to see what it looks like in that. So this just pops out. There's a hole in the back that you press your finger if it's too tight, and then you can just pop that right out. So on the home one, it just goes right down here, right here, And that's the reason why I have the bottom part up a little bit, is because the feet, like anything at the bottom, it goes down because it's kind of recessed there. Isn't it so cute? I just love it. All right, well, there you go. Let me give you the link again. So you can go grab your monthly kit. It's totally frogs. A play on words there. It is frog based. Spring frogs. And there's lots of extras. So let me grab you that link to that section that has all those things. Copy and paste, and there we go. Let's see. Here we are. Paste. And there we go. All right. What do you think? Give me some frog emojis. If you can do it, do a frog emoji for me. I'm going to find it. I'm going to find my frog emoji. Where are you, little froggy? I know you're in the animal. There we are. There's some frogs. Froggy, froggy, froggy. All right, guys. I know. I think they're super cute. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow. We'll do a fun Talkator project. Tomorrow's Thursday already. Holy cow. Well, I'm actually looking forward so Friday my crafters get to pick up their checks. Woohoo! And some of them did like super fantastic, and I'm just like over the moon that they did so well. And the others, did just average what they normally do, but I have some that don't normally do that much, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy for them. I just love it. I love, because I want everybody to do well. So anyways, they get to pick their checks up on Friday. And then on the weekend, I am going to be working on cleaning out my bedroom. Yeah, it needs it. Oh my gosh. And I think there's stuff under the bed. So I remember that there was a box of wooden cutouts that I had taken up to the cabin. And I was like, where am I going to stash this? Because I didn't get everything painted. It's under the bed. And it's been there for a couple years. So there's going to be surprises I'm going to find. And I'm going to be donating a lot of clothing that I just don't need. So thank you, guys. Thanks for all the froggies. I love you. I hope you had fun with this one. I think it's super cute. I can't wait to paint the rest of everything. All right. Bye, guys.